Alright, hey everybody, welcome to Monster Sanctuary. I am your host, Tiegon Berry, and apparently we're getting a message from the developers. We're Dennis and Aiden, the developers of Monster Sanctuary, and this is currently in early access. Okay, so, this was given to me by a fan. Thank you, Dridarius, for the gift of this game. I really appreciate this. Let's have fun with Monster Sanctuary, which looks a lot like... It looks like it's in a pretty playable state, even though it's early access. Although there's still a lot of content yet to come out for this, but it's basically, as the title implies, like a perspective like Terraria, and a concept like Pokemon. And I guess there's a lot of save slots, so that's cool. 9. What is my character's name? He has a hat. That is for sure. So, your name is... Oh, I can't just type it. I can't type it. That's kind of a disappointment because I'm on a keyboard. But I have to hit enter. Okay. What are the defining features? Okay, I'm a guy with a hat, and I was gonna do Hatman, but like I can come up with something better. I just wanted something quick. Okay, I'm dealing with monsters, and I've got a hat. So, monster hat? No. Okay. I want it to be something silly. So. What kind of... Okay. And good to see you, Aaron. Well, let's start with the letter H, and let's just go for it. Who... Hoogle? Nah, I can do better than that. Hoogles. This is the character that we'll have to deal with through the rest of the playthrough, so... Why am I at a loss for this? Sometimes naming is easy, and sometimes it's hard. Super despair. Something... Yeah, okay. Now you're making me... That's right, there was an anime called Zetsubo Sensei, who was always talking about despair. So we could do, like... Alright, it could just be, like... Nah, we gotta do something better than that. It's something... No Hope Billy? I just gotta decide something. What are the qualities of a hat? Oh, there we go. His name is Brim. It's like the brim of his hat. There we go. That's okay. You know, the Western idea got me back to hats, and that's where I wanted to... Like, yeah, cowboys wear hats. There's a place where wild monsters are dangerous to humans. Monsters are raised by them and grow loyal to their owners. Looks so pleasant. But soon there will be fighting. The fighting of monster versus monster violence. Most of the people of Monster Sanctuary live in the Keeper's stronghold. Many of them learn to raise and train monsters. They call themselves Monster Keepers. And apparently, most of them wear hats. Good to see you, JD. Welcome back to the stream. Choose the familiar of your bloodline. Okay. Well, I think wolves are nice, but I like the color red and I love lions, so... But frogs are so cool. I mean, I like eagles too, but like... I don't know, I think frogs are funny. Well, let's take a look at the stats. Okay, so we got water and wind, and it's a bit better mana-wise. The eagle has great attack. The frog is all about huge amounts of health and mana. And then the lion is a bit more defensive, I guess. Well, than the wolf. So I'm gonna go with they all are very smoky. I'm tempted to go with the toad, but then again, is it my love of lions that's going to win, or the love of the toad for the silliness? I'll take the lion. I'll take the lion. I want to take the lion. I like lions. I've played the game The Lion a lot growing up, and I like the Lion King, and I like red, so it speaks to me. Amongst the most perilous or prestigious monster keepers, I don't know why I'm. Each of those bloodlines are aided by a spectral familiar of each. Okay, so they each selected one. Those familiars are ageless protectors of their family, passed on from one keeper to the next. Brim is just starting out to become a monster keeper, like his ancestors before him. He has the brim. His brim is huge, actually. So whenever he's in a larger, expanded sprite. We're beginning the Keeper's trial. His bloodline's familiar bears the form of a spectral lion. Name your familiar, okay? Currently... Okay, where oh, okay. I can't just type. Lion, we can do better than that. I mean, I could call him, like, F for flaming lion. He could be flying. No, but that's not good enough. My first thoughts were... He's currently on fire. No, but that would be, like, spaces. Okay, we gotta... Okay, so, a name of a lion that is on fire. A flaming lion. Fryin? No. Got any good lion names there, chat? Okay. The flaming lion name. Like, Fryin wasn't terrible. But I feel like I could do better. The red pawn? Well, nah, that's too low of a rank in the chess. That's too weak of a chess piece. But maybe it is a good point. He is the start of my empire. So maybe he is just a pawn in the end of things, but he's my lion. Well, okay, so my name is Brim. We could kind of go along with the hat theme. But what part of the hat? I heard that, like, the top of the hat is called, like, the couch. It's the couch of the hat. Wait, did I even spell couch right? I think I did. Anyways, that's your name. Monsters are wild things. The only... Yeah, it's like the fold of the hat. I think that's what I learned at one point. The only reason I'm helping is the bond you share with your family. Most monsters are less inclined to help you. Yeah, because you usually sit on your hat. That's why, exactly. That's it. Or that is why you must always raise your own monsters. They will grow alongside you just as I will, and they will fight for you. The best way to gain a monster's loyalty is to hatch it from its monster egg. Of course, you will have to get those monster eggs. Fight to get those monster eggs. Look at those blobs over there. Initiate a fight by contact, and we will see if you live up to your ancestors. Well, I mean, if it's a blob versus a flaming lion, it should be easy enough. Alright. Combat begin. Alright, so I can do Ignite, which does 150% damage, fire, and burn. 180% damage, plus 50% critical damage. I guess it's if it criticals. And then Stone Rain, just does 180. Okay. So then, what does burn do? Monster receives damage based on its own attack value, or magic value. Ah, okay. So the more of a threat an enemy is, the more damage they take from burn, but... like, how much is that, really? Oh, 40 damage, that's not bad. Alright, then throw rocks at him. Alright, that works. And we get a blob egg. Every single animal lays eggs. That's just how they reproduce. Now, you need to hatch it. You're not gonna make me sit on it, are you? Okay, good. So we don't have an incubator. Okay, I don't know. Blob names. Just gonna... I could just chop off the B for blob and call you lob, but we can do better than that. Well, it's just a blob. We're gonna get more monsters. We don't need to come up with the most creative name for all these characters. But I feel like I should give it at least something interesting. Well, it's green. Otherwise, the stream is... if I take too long with names, the stream's just gonna be me taking a long time with names, so... yeah, we'll just go with blob. Just cut off the B for the blob, and then we'll just get on with our lives. Alright, cool. So I got those things. Lob the blob. That's your first monster that you hatch just by yourself. It's weak, so train it. And you will become quite alike. Or just get a name generator. Yeah, maybe. That's fine. You can do... as long as you don't, like, go over the limit of spamming emotes as designated by the... as long as you don't go over 30, that's what the limit is for Nightbot, so, like... I kind of want to hold my moderators to the same rules for the emojis, but, like, one with every statement is perfectly fine. I think 30 is a quite reasonable limit on that. So you've got Arcane Bolt and Heal, which Heal is actually pretty nice to have in any RPG. And so that does magical damage, which could be useful at some point, but right now is just okay. So now I'm making slimes fight each other. I'm so glad to have found you and raised you. Now fight your family! Fight your family, Blob. So wait, am I constantly... is there a physical attack I can do besides these magical attacks, or... okay, enemies that heal are kind of annoying. Oh, I can do enemy info, items, or attack. Okay, so these are all the attacks. Oh, no, there's a physical attack. You can just slap them. But it doesn't do much. You might as well cast the magic because it's better. Okay. That makes sense. And I think we get our magic back every fight, so... yeah, exactly. I'm training them. I'm training the monsters. By making them fight each other. But I mean, that's essentially what you do in Pokemon, too. You're a Pokemon trainer. You know? You train Pokemon by making them fight other Pokemon. It's just what you do. Based on your effectiveness the effectiveness of your combat strategy, you get 1 to 5 stars. You got 3, so try harder. Earning a higher rating gives you a better chance of getting monster eggs. You could have got more monster eggs. Don't you want monster eggs? Then you should get more stars. Young Keeper, 'tis the Keeper's trail's beginnings for all man. For all of man, beast, and sanctuary has a beginning. Okay, good. Yes. We have begun. So, does it matter how I touch the monsters? Like in some games, if you touch them... In some games, you get like the initiative if you touch them before they touch you, but I guess not. Although, since I touched them when they're on the left, they're now on the left. Which is kind of hard to get used to at first. Alright, so just paying attention to the elements. That thing is weak against fire. Oh, joy. Yeah, and they're monsters, so, you know, they like fighting. That's what monsters do. They're not like nice animals. When we call people monsters for a reason. You monster, they say. Whenever you've done something atrocious. So you know these things are just ready to do something atrocious. Otherwise they wouldn't use that word. It's just, it stands to reason. Alright, yeah, 4 stars. Good, I thought so. I get a potato. You're darn right I get a potato. As your monsters gain experience in combat, they will increase in level. This allows them to gain new skills. You should take a look at the skill tree. Is that the skill tree behind me? No, it's in your menu, you my current owner. You terrible person. Okay, so hybrid mastery. I can power up my stone rain. Extra health, critical damage, power up the claws. I want to power up that ignite, yeah. Ignite level 2, yes. Okay. Because that thing is powerful and I keep opening up with it every combat. Obtained a cestus from a chestus. What is a cestus? What can I do with it? It's a weapon. Oh, okay. They can use weapons. It's my lion is using a stick. How does that work? Does he like hold it in his mouth? And the cestus was like a hand thing, so does he like hold it with his paw? Okay, so yeah, wooden sticks are just like the thing that everyone comes with. Okay. Hey, friend. You're just starting out as a monster keeper, right? Did you find some equipment for your monsters? But you can make your monsters stronger by equipping them. Yep. Way out of you. Hey, kunai. Alright. Mana regeneration. Should I give it to this one, or...? Yeah, I'll give the kunai to the blob. The blob, I could have arguably given it a better name. So, there are some abilities you get on the world map. So maybe there will be some monster that can help me get to that chest later, because I can't get to it. I'll have improved jumping ability, basically. Hey, fellow keeper! Do you know that every single one of your monsters possesses a special ability? Some can be used to get rid of certain obstacles. You might encounter some destructible walls, like the one behind me. Go ahead and try to hit it with some of your monster's abilities. Okay. F to use the... Oh, okay. Vital Ring. So I can start swinging that around wherever I want. And then what if I, like... Can I switch out to the blob being out there so that I can use its thingamajig? No, that didn't do it. Well, I don't know how to use my blob's outside ability, but they might tell you how to, like, switch or something. I don't know if my blob... I doubt my blob will help me, like, jump. Can I bounce off the blob as, like, a bouncing thing? I suppose not. Well, if we can switch the monster that's active, I guess they'll tell us later. So we got Blob and Vero monster. So there's a Vero that we're fighting this time, which is weak against air. Okay. Doesn't really apply to us that much, because neither of them are strong against fire. Yes, so We'll light the bird on fire. Although, actually, when I upgraded, I didn't see how much extra effectiveness I was getting out of it, but I really like that spell, so I just went for it. But yeah, I should have inspected the growth a bit more closely. So why does Ignite have a down arrow on it? Oh, because I can no longer use Ignite 2. I don't have enough mana. Okay. That makes sense now. The higher level does use more mana. Alright, and then you'll just have to bite. Of course, yeah, my lion's physical attack is a lot stronger than, like, other characters. Or my blobs, I mean. So, I got copper. Alright. And my blob got a skill point. Let's spend that skill point. So as we can see, the level 30 plus skills are still in progress, but we can go all the way up to level 20 as far as these skills, so that's pretty cool. So I can power up Arcane Bolt, giving it an extra shot for double costs. We can learn Acid Rain, which applies Armor Break. That sounds pretty cool. We can learn Slime Shoot, which applies Poison. That sounds even better than armor break, but how bad is poison? Loses 10% of its maximum health at the start of a turn. That would be really good for a boss, actually. I'm gonna learn Slime Shoot. Let's say there's some sort of ogre with like a ton of health. 10% doesn't sound so good at the start, but like maybe later. Man prospered through generations, founded cities and nations, connected by dirt and wheel, and later by steam and steel. It's a nice little poem for you. It's a backstory and a rhyme. That's nice. So, oh, I forgot the vital ring, by the way. So, defense and mana regeneration, and extra health. Put it all on the lion. The lion gets the best stuff. He's way more powerful than the slime. Than the blob. We know it. Gauntlet. Is this also an accessory? Yes, it is. All the accessories go to the lion. It's favoritism. Alright. So I can avoid combats if I want. I was gonna say, does it hit both targets? But no. And it is weak against... Ah, yes, this is an element that the bird is weak against. Okay, nice. Alright, so we're applying statuses to both enemies these days. Alright, well this fight will be easy. I mean, they're all easy right now. Why didn't I continue to use the thing it was weak against? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, and you have Stone Rain as well. I could have been doing that, actually, I realize. I just gave the enemy an extra turn, really. No combat duration, 2 turns. Okay, so it didn't count it. Oh my god, a bird egg! A Vario egg. Nice. Well, that seems kind of lucky. Alright, cool. So... like people put feathers in their hats, but that's too typical. What bird? Squawk? Beak? I don't know. Bird names. We can do better than that. Random names. Let's just give it... Well, actually, yeah, then we added chicken in our Minecraft world. We'll rename him Beaker. Yeah, Beaker. Okay, sure. Hey, Lynx, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good night. It is. Alright, so... combo buffing. Every buff action applies one additional random buff? That seems pretty cool. Sure. Or right, you can't learn right away. I thought you had an extra skill point. Well, yeah, that's what we'll learn next. That's what we'll learn next with that character. I don't know why. It's like, it's level 2. It gives us a skill point when it starts. Man knew of those who wait in the woods and caverns beyond, yet for the treasures he longed, for the greed... For greed of kings was great. So, yes, I want that. I want the treasure too. Ah, yes. Yeah, it can be hard to get the willpower to work out. It does. Having friends encouraging you to work out more has really helped. I didn't realize how much external motivation can really help. But yeah, it has been useful. Yeah, I'm happy that I've been kind of sticking with that. So yeah, keep it up, Lynx. And yeah, we'll just poison this magma pillar here. Yeah, the potato is. I want one of those potatoes. Alright, so we can apply might to the whole team. Or I can give people a beating. Give that... It's just Just give that caterpillar a beating. A sound beating. Alright, sadly we're gonna have to set the potato on fire, because... It's just... I have a flaming lion, and... Well... It's just weak against it, so... The poor potato boy is going up in flames. But hopefully, if we do good on this fight, we can get ourselves a potato. Because that would be nice. You gotta have yourself a potato. Potato and Batons. There will be beatings. Sorry to hear that, Gronk. But yeah, I'm glad you're good otherwise. Alright, so what kind of rank do we get for that? Oh, I see there's a combo thing up in the corner. I don't know exactly how that works. 4 stars. We got a caterpillar egg. I mean, it's still nice. We could start powering up a caterpillar, magma pillar. But I was hoping for the potato. Well, here's a potato. Come to life, potato. Okay. Right, I have to name a thing again. Well, what am I gonna call this? Magma pillar. Yeah, I have been. I've actually been running every day, and I've been overdoing it a little bit because my lower back was... I ran further than usual today, and my lower back has been hurting just a little bit because I also did a bunch of sit-ups. But I remembered that it's not good to do sit-ups, it's better to do crunches, they say these days, because they say that sit-ups aren't good for your back, and or whatever, and... Yeah, I need to do more back exercises because I sit in a chair too much, and like, I don't know, that's like my weak point, really. Well, I might as well make it a tribute thing because you talked about this the other night as well. This is all the only thing I have in my head right now. Alright. It's market filler. There you go. I do like his works. Alright, so... Let's see, he has shield. He can shield everyone. That's a nice thing. He can do the arcane bolt. He can ignite people. Burning Desire. Apply shield to the party when the enemy receives a burn. Damage equal to 10% of each monster's max health. I mean, that's not that bad either. I wonder if we can double up on that if the lion gets that too. Sure, let's just start getting these passives. Let's take the passives. Now leave more mana to go around. Oh, the lion has a crit thing here instead. That's right. Okay. Crit damage, attack plus. That's like physical attack rating. I guess power up your magic power there, lion. Couch the lion. Ah, good to see you, Bill Swen. 3 burn damage, 3 times Burning Desire trigger, so that's actually pretty good, yeah. That's a good point. Alright, so I guess let's switch out the blob for our new Market Pillar. Because I actually like his abilities quite a bit. I have obtained the orb and the Morning Star. Alright, well we gotta get some gear for this. So, yeah, you're gonna be casting a lot of magic, so just take the orb. Get some mana regen. And, yeah, Morning Star is definitely better than a wooden stick, so just take that. So Beaker here has a lot of physical attacks, so maybe he should just peck the enemy these days. I didn't feel like fighting all that. Man plunged into the deepest abyss, foraged, attacked, and slew. These endeavors were without solace. The cost of humanity nobody knew. The senseless violence which will rob you of your humanity. Oh, it's a cat with a sword. Well, we gotta get one of those. They're cat Zerkers, and they're level 3. Okay. We're not all on level 3, so that... Depending on how much a cat Zerker does damage-wise, they're weak against Earth. Okay. It kind of would have been nice to have the slime at this point, but hey, at least our lion has an Earth ability. Alright, so... so the beating is actually a physical attack, even though it's in, like, this magic section. Okay, so... Yeah. I'll give you a beating. And I guess I just focus it all on one opponent when I should have maybe spread it out, I don't know. Yeah, and then Stone Rain would be more appropriate. Because you're weak. They did a lot of damage, but we're okay. I don't really have anyone who heals. I'd have to... What happens if one of my people fall in battle? I'm guessing they come back, but I don't know. I don't want anything bad to happen to Beaker, but it would be the first time that somebody's actually fallen in battle. Alright, I've been spreading out my damage too much. That cat's gonna die in the flames, so yeah, just finish off this one. They revive. Oh, thanks, Bill. Okay. Well, that answers that question. Because Beaker just died. And good to see you, Elite KRP, on the Twitch side of things. Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate you telling me that. Victory! And, well, we get 4 stars, actually. I see. Overkill is important. Oh, great overkill. You really want to just excessively beat the crap out of your enemies. A walnut. I'm guessing that's some sort of nice consumable. Alright, tons. This Market Pillar's whole family. Let's, I'm gonna skip over them, because... Well, I mean, it can be nice to gain experience. But I can grind later, hopefully. But then came the four, free from greed or any other sin, who listened to the voice within, struck a wound to the realm's core. Although maybe I want a cat Zerker. I kind of want a cat with a sword. I want a cat with a sword. Okay, we're fighting the cat with a sword, just because it's a cat with a sword. I like cats, and I like swords. So, it would follow that getting the cat with a sword should be a priority. Yeah, we gotta get the kitten, exactly. And I don't know when, like, a boss fight or something's gonna come up, so, like, maybe powering up a little isn't a bad idea. Plus, the cat can heal, so that'll be a plus. I see you heal after every round. Whoops. Oh, I tapped the button. I meant to target that elsewhere, but hey, that works. Finish him off with a beating. Okay, and then Stone Rain on the cat. That'll take care of it. The cat's a bad healer. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, it's the cat Zerker's all about physical. And good to see you, Naughty Block 40 Glock. This game, I like it so far. I mean, it isn't complete, so... Like, I'm assuming there's still some content. At a certain point, the game will run out of content, or I know you can't get skills past level 30. It looks like it's in a pretty playable state at this point. I got a blob egg and a cat Zerker eggs. Awesome! I like the whole skill tree thing, so that's pretty cool. So I could level up to level 2 beatings. And good to see you, hi mate. What's up? Okay, so yeah, I can get more mana. I got the combo buff thing. I should have been using that more, actually. That's right. Power applies might to the whole team. Applies sorcery buff to some random monster. Huh. Let's try that. Power. Oh, this is I just started playing, so 30 minutes. I've been playing this for 30 minutes right now. So yeah, I can't give the strongest recommendation at the moment, but I'm having fun with it so far. But then, right, I just read that. So wait, is this one of those games where if I fall off the edge, then press the button, it'll still count for jumping? 3 smoke bombs. No, not quite, okay. Some games give you a little leeway with that. It seems like it behooves you to explore a lot. Ah, and good to see you, Kyle Powers. Alright. Opening up the cat Zerker egg. And what will we call this? Cat with a sword. Swordtastic links. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, I can do capitals. I just gotta do, okay, space. Oh no, that's all caps, all caps. Oh, one letter off. Instead of like sarcastic links, it'd be Swordtastic. Swordtastic Lin. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna go with it anyways. There we go. I don't have any more time to figure out a better name, so. Regeneration is always a cool thing. That's actually, I love games The regeneration is actually usually a really cool spell. Because you can apply that before you get hurt. And so if you're worried about getting hit heavily, then you can just apply that ahead of time. And usually it does like a really good amount of healing for the amount of mana you have to spend. So then we got one more skill point. The claws is... Okay, so the Berserker has a lot of attack power, so just... We've got claws level 2, which does critical damage, or we have slash level 2, which just does a crazy amount of physical damage as well, but no crit chance. It also costs a little bit less mana. Yeah, that sounds good, Lynx. I'm sure you will. It sounds like your character is a real berserker as well. Alright, so I'll up this slime shot. Okay. We got Yowies, which are... Okay, they're like Yetis who are walruses. Alright, so we got a few Yowies. Oh, I should have got Lynx in... Or Swordtastic Lyn in battle with us. Alright, so let's try out a new power spell. So it just applied... I just got Might and Sorcery. Okay. So that'll power up my Ignite here. Ah, and these Walrus Yeti things are... They're weak against fire, which is very convenient for us. Yeah, and they're trying to out-heal the damage we put on them. They didn't even get through the shield we put up, so that's very nice. I guess just keep putting these walruses on fire. Yeah, they're called Yowies. Like, I don't know, it kind of sounds like you're saying owie. Alright, so the Cat Zerker has the least defense, so... Might as well just smack that. What was that additional attack? Alright, yeah, none of that seemed too bad. So yeah, we're doing fine for health, but we're not exactly killing them fast. Wonder what kind of rating we'll get. I'm guessing like a 3-star. I see, we have... Our combo is building up. So that's nice. Market Pillar is really good. I have to say that shield ability is coming in really handy. Alright, 4 stars. We got a Yowie egg. Nice, and everybody gets experience, even if they're out of combat. Alright, so... Should I go with Crit Chance or Hybrid Mastery? Yeah, Hybrid Mastery sounds good. I could have increased Stone Rain, but I do like some of the passives. Alright, and Market Pillar should just power up Ignite, I'm guessing. Yeah, just keep powering up Ignite, or improve your magic power. How much mana does he have? 110, that's a lot. Yeah, just get Ignite level 2, why not? Okay, so... We'll switch out the bird for Swordtastic Lyn. But yeah, I'm really excited to see your character in Dungeons & Dragons next week, Lynx. And just all of our characters and see how they interact. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, if it isn't an old friend of mine. Hey, Bruin. Long time no see. I've brought a new student. He just hatched his first monsters. I thought you might teach him some lessons. So you're the new spectral keeper, huh? Folk call me Old Burin. I made my home at the end of Keeper's Trail so that I can teach all of you greenhorns about your new duties as fully fledged monster keepers. But first, let's battle to see if you are worthy of the title. Alright, that's sudden. But he's throwing blobs at me. Always observe your enemies carefully. Some say that the outcome of the battle is decided before it begins. I raised these blobs myself, so they are stronger than the ones you've seen so far. And as you can see, their level is much higher. Oh, they're level 5. You can also see their resistances and weaknesses. And my blobs are weak to wind. Do you have wind? I see, and I can switch to my rear group too. So, yeah, none of my monsters actually do have wind. So, actually, this might not be as easy as I thought it would be initially. Wasn't paying attention to their levels. Look at the top right corner of the screen. That's the combo counter. Every action you do in combat will increase the combo counter based on how often you hit your enemies, or healed or buffed your allies. Okay, so heals and buff counts too. Interesting. This will increase the damage of following attacks. The combo counter resets after every turn. So it makes sense to always try to act with your weaker, defensive, or assisting monsters first, and use high hit counts. This will maximize the damage of your offensive monsters that act later. I see, so like healing doesn't combo, or it doesn't power up based on combos. That makes sense. Alright, well let's just focus that damage. Blobs don't have much physical defense, so just go at it hard. But I do want to apply the status effect on more than one opponent, so I will toss this ignite over here, I suppose. Okay, yeah, this doesn't seem so bad now. Alright, and hopefully the cat will be able to finish off that blob. So, yeah, just throw that status effect around. And yeah, just keep doing the slash. And now, at this point, since they're all on fire, I should use the claws, of course. And we got a crit. Nice. So, I like the Cat Zerker as far as just having high attack power. As just having high physical attack power, it just kind of works in any situation for just dealing high damage, I suppose. Well, that's right, unless an enemy has like really high physical defense. But the fact that you can just keep hacking away without needing a certain amount of mana is kind of slightly appealing, I suppose. Of course, it seems like mana regeneration... Yeah, the mana regeneration is pretty high, really. Not bad. Not bad at all. You have walked the Keeper's Trail and you've defeated my monsters. However, to become a Monster Keeper proper, you will need to complete one more test. Young Keeper, this test will be much more challenging. You should prepare for it first. If your monsters have any free skill points, use them wisely. Alright. So... combo healing. But that doesn't apply to other characters. Sorcery to the whole team. Or Bubble Burst for water damage. Yeah, get Bubble Burst for more variety of elemental attacks. I think that's a good idea. And you can get a wind attack. So you probably should do that. And I like... Now that I understand the whole comboing concept, things that do more attacks now appeal to me greatly. This does 6 attacks. Think of the combo potential. Have you prepared for the real test? I guess so. Good! Show bravery, but this time you're not facing a normal monster. Yes, that comes... I was hoping that this would be my friendly robot. In fact, it might be after I defeat it. It seems like that kind of thing. Oh, okay, it's a steam golem. Particularly powerful monsters can often be described as champions. They have more health, do more damage, and can act multiple times in a turn. It is your job as Monster Keeper to take care of them. So it is only fitting for you to beat one to become members of the Order of Monster Keepers. Show me what you are made of. Because this thing is made of metal. Powered by steam. Okay, so it is weak against... Or yeah, weak against wind. So Beaker is definitely in. Or no. Wait. Yeah, it's weak against wind, strong against fire. So... I probably should take out Cow... Okay. And it's going to attack... It's going to attack with Earth. Anyone weak against Earth, by the way, or strong against Earth? Okay, Swordtastic Lynx is weak against Earth. Sorry, Swordtastic Lynx, but you're gonna have to be replaced with Beaker for the reason that... Wait. Oh, yeah. So I choose... Yeah, I'm choosing the monsters, right. I was like... I thought I was clicking on the switch. Okay, so... I think... I kind of like how Blob had this ability that reduced a character's health. The poison. The poison, I think, could be good. And then you're actually strong against that element. Strong against Earth, so Couch is in. I guess I'm going to go with these 3, but the Blob isn't very good otherwise, so... I'm kind of questioning my decision. Also, applying a buff to him might be a bad idea. So yeah, just do Featherstorm. Featherstorm, it does a lot of hits. It'll start beefing up that combo number. Okay. Then do that slime shot. It'll poison him. Then again, since the... Actually, Beaker should have gone last, really, when I think about it, but... Yeah, just do claws. It's physical. Then again, what was its physical defense? Like, pretty good. I don't know, we'll see how this goes. Ooh, okay, that's brutal. That is pretty brutal. Okay. The thing I'm missing is Markapillar's healing ability, or I mean his shielding ability was pretty cool. And we're just going to have to be using heal from slime or... Okay. I can revive with the Phoenix Tears. I can heal for 200 with a small potion. I might want to use one of those. Smoke Bombs for running. And Antidote removes any 2 debuffs, whereas this does... Yeah, not as much. Or no, it would do a lot. Okay. Yeah, just do the heal. I wasn't doing my math right. Okay, so, yeah, heal, and that'll start comboing. And then... Ignite does the most hits, but the elemental thing. Just do... Well, Stone Rain is also physical. Just use your claws. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have taken Couch. But this is gonna work, maybe? It's gonna be a long fight. We'll just have to survive. I see that survivability is more of an issue on bosses. The poison is having its effect, though. Oh, and maybe I do want to ignite the golem just to set it on fire. That might not be a bad idea, when I think about it. Alright. Go ahead and heal Beaker. I might want to use a potion on the blob. Just in case. Okay, and that does count towards the combo. And then just do Featherstorm at the end. Yeah, the poison's having its effect, so the poison was a good choice. Okay, I think the blob's gonna be okay after this turn, so go ahead and heal Beaker again. Beaker's doing a good job. We're going to ignite the golem just to set it on fire as well, even though it's tough against that power. And then, no wait, not beatings, Featherstorm. I want to give it a beating, but there will be no beatings. Nice. Okay, so both of those are both the status effects are quite effective against this boss. Oh, he threw everything on the blob. Oh no, okay. Well, while Phoenix Tears might be valuable, I want to win this dang fight. I don't know what happens if you lose a fight. Like if it's gonna say, oh, well, you need to load game, you should have saved the game, but I'm a little bit afraid of that kind of outcome. Okay, so, well, now everybody's healed, though. So, let's see. Would Slime Shot still be the best option? Actually, Bubble Burst would be. Okay, give him a Bubble Burst. Alright. He's past half. So hopefully this won't be too bad. I feel like even if I start taking casualties, the status effects will take him out, if nothing else. Although I am out of mana, so just doing a standard physical attack while we regenerate mana. Oh, I forgot how bad that was, though. And right, if I'm gonna heal, I should have done that first, but oh well. Order of operations. Ah, okay. Normal fights you lose money, but boss fights you lose nothing. Ah, that's nice. Ah, thanks, Kyle. Well, that's good. It would be mean if the old trainer guy was like, oh, well, I guess he died. That's just the harsh reality we live in when we train monsters. The golem is so close to dying that we can just go for it. We're just gonna go for it. Even if we do take casualties at this point, it'll be fine. Yeah, status effect save. Okay. 4 stars. Nice. We got a potion back. And levels all around. Congratulations, young one! You have defeated your first champion, and therefore you are now a keeper aspirant. Nothing more is required of you. However, stay a while and listen, won't you? Because there are things going on in the sanctuary that trouble me. You see, monsters can't become this powerful by normal means, and champions usually don't accept other monsters beside them for a keeper to control to control them. Champions are always an anomaly, quite rare in nature. I enhanced this column myself to make it stronger, but even I couldn't control it for longer periods of time, so I leave it deactivated most of the time. Recently, Keeper Rangers have been finding an unusual amount of champions around the sanctuary. I regularly receive letters by Vario Mail, which is those birds, from rangers who are stuck in distant reaches of the sanctuary, fighting against champions. If it weren't for my old bones, I'd go out there myself, but at least I can keep the Keeper's Trail safe. I trapped a champion in the caves in this area. You can take care of it if you feel up to the task. Before you go, there is one more lesson I will teach you. Don't worry, I don't have any mother monsters for you to fight. This is just about feeding your monsters. Feed your monsters. Feeding your monsters will boost their stats. Caring for your monsters in this way is vital if you intend to face more champion monsters. Oh, I can just start feeding them and they'll become, like, permanently more powerful. A monster always profits from the last 3 food items you gave to it. Oh, okay, so yeah, there's a limit. Okay. Well then, you're a Keeper Aspirant now. Still, the only way to improve your rank is to beat more champions. And who knows, maybe you will be the one to reach the title of Keeper Master. There's always only one in a couple lifetimes. What, so there's just no Keeper Master sometimes? Very often. We can take care of another champion right now. of that other champion right now, or we can go back to the Keeper's Stronghold first. The choice is yours. I will go into the old man's house and play with books. Ancestral Tome of Blob Handling. The Hidden Places of Monster Sanctuary, a guide. Well, then tell me, let's read that Hidden Places thing. It seems like this guy likes... My diet consists of... My diet consists of sausage and garlic. Or is it potatoes? No. We like a chain of garlic. Sausages and garlic. Garlic sausages. With like a bit of mustard. And whatever the blue is. You put a little mustard and a little blue on it. You're good to go. That's why that explains my physique. Alright. Don't forget to feed your monsters sausages. Alright, so walnuts increase defense. That is awesome. I think that maybe Markapillar should take that, maybe. Okay. Potato for health. I will give that to Swordtastic Lyn. Oh, yeah, we got a couple potatoes. Apples for mana. More crit damage. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot these eggs. Alright, we'll hatch that Yowie egg. So, what should we call this guy? Wowie Yowie. He's a walrus, Sasquatch kind of person. I guess we'll just call him Phil. His name is Phil. He looks like a Phil, you know? That's what I say. Ah, Yowie. That could work too. Oh, I should have named him Dr. Phil. That would have been better. Now listen. I'm Dr. Phil, and if you don't do what I say, I will have to send you to my ranch. Okay, so... I guess Couch is pretty... Who has the most defense around here? Couch does. And when you have high defense... like, extra health, usually... I feed this lion potatoes. Don't judge me. Who wouldn't feed their lion potatoes? I guess berries for Swordtastic Lyn, because more damage is more happiness. And, Markapillar can get more mana. Markapillar eats apples. Do we need a second blob? I guess I'll just hatch that anyways, too. I'm gonna call this... I had a couple names go through my head. The slimes kind of have a cat face, don't they? Whatever, I'll call it cat. Cat slime. Because I'm getting tired of naming things. Alright, so... I guess the Acid Rain, it applies a debuff. Armor Break, yeah, that could be useful. And then our new slime... I guess we can have it, like, kind of focus on that? Oh, mana regeneration of the whole party. Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool one. Alright, we got skill points all around to do. Alright, more magic for the Markapillar. Swordtastic Lyn is getting more attack power, or should it be precision? First hit of an attack. 25% critical chance. It's not a bad one when you do an attack. Sure, get the crits. Couch could also get crits, or more stone rain. Just make it... Couch is just getting really, really healthy. Couch is gonna be the tank. When everyone else is dead, he'll just be like, I can't really heal or do anything to help you guys unless we have items, but I'm still alive. I guess that's what I'm going with. Hopefully, maybe we can get some sort of... When an ally would be attacked... See, this is the kind of ability Couch needs. You have 25 defense? You wish you had more toughness. Beatings. Health proc. Every attack triggers an additional hit equal to 10% of max health. That's pretty cool. And beating gets a lot of hits. Applies a channel buff, which just, yeah, less mana. That's not too impressive. Okay, so I guess get that health proc thing, and then get just better beatings. Tackle is neutral. And it does more damage overall, but with less hits. Oh, icy skin. That's actually pretty cool. I see. That would... The icy skin thing would go with the taunts. I get it. Ask him to attack you and then, like, have a status effect that goes along with it. Can't do anything to the... How do I switch out my currently active, like, creature, by the way? I don't know how to do that. Or is there a way to do that? Like, right whenever I hit F, like, my lion does the thing. Can I have, like, another creature out front? Or is that not, like, a thing you can do? I got a lot of crafting materials. Alright, I've been forgetting to assign a lot of these extra things, so... Like, I'll give extra health and the shell to you. Swordtastic Lynx gets a crit ring, and you really need a sword. I guess Swordtastic Lynx can get a shell, and that all will work. Alright, so we got a key. Let's go. Let's go put that key somewhere. A ribbon! Alright. Is that another accessory? Yes, it is. Well, Market Pillar can have a ribbon. There you go. I've been really impressed with Market Pillar's abilities. That shield thing, where you can attack and defend at the same time, is pretty cool. Okay, well, didn't exactly mean to run into that one, but hey. Oh, and I should have switched my party up, but that's okay. Actually, yeah, they're weak against fire, so this works out pretty well. Slash that bird open, and ignites the Yowies. I got the feeling this fight won't last that long. I do like the thing they do there with their hands. That looks silly. What game does it remind me of? It kind of reminds me of King Hippo. Oh, from, like, Punch-Out. Just trying to figure out, like, what does that remind me of? Oh, that was a 5-star battle. Well, look at me. I got a rare feather. You'd think that feathers wouldn't be that rare, but hey, wow, that's a feather. Must be a magic feather. Alright, so more attack. Oh, well, actually, what's over here? I forgot to look at these. So, full offense, support, and heroism. Deals 3% increased damage for every buff on this monster. Oh, so you can get buff-tastic. You can be the buff-tastic Lynx instead. Well, that's interesting. More attack power, please. Alright, yeah, and then when we get to level 10, we can start unlocking the next row of stuff. And for Beaker, the Featherstorm was very useful. What's sidekick? Each attack has a 50%... each attack triggers an additional 50% damage hits. That's really cool for comboing. Sidekick is a pretty cool... That's a pretty... If you want, like, those big combo numbers, I'm getting addicted to the whole combo thing. More hits, more combo. Is it really the best thing to do? Yes, it makes the number higher, and that makes me feel good. It triggers the endorphins. More mana regeneration, and the feather, crit chance and mana regeneration all rolled up into one. That is pretty nice. Okay, so you get 10% crit chance. Yeah, you can take the feather. And you've got a lot of extra health thanks to the potatoes, so... Well, yeah, just stay like that. Okay, so then... A bracelet for you, and... I guess the tome for Beaker. There you go. Alright, nice. I'm definitely keeping Couch in my party throughout most of this, because he does seem like he's really powerful. Well, it's probably not good to step on that, although... Some games, it's nicer about stepping... Some games are nicer about stepping on spikes than others. I've never seen health come up outside of combat in this game, so I'm thinking... The map was very helpful there. Ah, helmets! Well, that goes to sword-tastic links, I'm pretty sure. And it even increases attack power, so that's perfect. Okay. A good soldier needs a good helmet. Alright. More cat zerkers. Got through there. A wizard hat! Oh, nice. A damage reduction as well. I'm just imagining that caterpillar now with a wizard hat on. And I like the idea. Okay. So, it shows fire. And there's a door. So I gotta hit it with some sort of fire attack? And the claw doesn't count because it's not fire. Okay. But how do I use abilities outside? Is there a way to do that? Interact F. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so... I figure if there was a way to switch monsters, I would have told you? I thought I saw people using other monsters' abilities in, like, one of the demos. Oh! Oh, press A or D. Okay, whoops. It is. Choose the following monster. Okay. Sweet. Oh, sweet. Okay, okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Bill. For some reason, I was thinking that was, like, that was a combat thing. Okay, so... Breaks hidden walls, moves heavy blocks. Levitates the player. Activates water orbs. Okay. There you go. It specifically says it activates the orbs. Okay, so that, yeah, a big thank you to Bill Swen, because yeah, I even saw it on the menu and I didn't even properly comprehend it. So yeah, this claws and slash are exactly the same. Ignites, enkindles torches and activates orbs. Perfect. Okay, so 2 treasures for me. Pandora's box. Better not open that. Receives a random buff at the start of combat. That is fun. That is fun. Couch, you put that on immediately. Who knows what things are gonna happen. Actually, let's give the Morning Star to Swordtastic Lynx, who will now have 110 attack power. It's a lot of attack power. Okay, so Medius Boyd. You can't quite get me up there. Oops, I keep using A and S as like movement keys, but no, you can't. Okay, it could have gotten me to other places though, or potentially help me avoid. I might need another monster. Okay, so I gotta start collecting monsters for their outside abilities as well. Exactly how long can you hold me like that? Not very long. So, yeah, there's no way I could cross this, for example, using the bird's levitation. Unless, wait. Yeah, okay, I was like, am I not... Is it the fact that I'm holding down the button or not holding down the button the issue? Nope, it's always the same amount of time. Or if I was to tap it, can I tap it? Nope, okay, just making sure. Alright. What other paths did I miss? I missed some other paths, didn't I? There's some things down here. Ooh, I could have got that chest if I flew at the right time. 3 Phoenix Tears, nice. Hello, young monster keeper. Your first time on the Keeper's Trail, is it? This is a teleporter stone. You can use it to travel quickly to other teleporters. Me? I'm just a treasure hunter. I make a business selling things I find here. Wanna buy some? I already know about Burin. Ah, I can buy Phoenix Tears here. Alright, I'll take 2 more, because I know they'll be useful. Oh, I was gonna sell... Nah, never mind. I was thinking of selling things, but... Actually, let's use the sword. Oh! Oh, that's way more fun. Alright, where we just get, like, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, a gem for a material, not an accessory. Ah, okay, and that's where the key was going. Nice. Hey, fellow keeper. Did you know you can change which of your monsters is following you around? This allows you to use... that's what... I missed this guy. This is the guy who was supposed to tell me the thing. Okay, alright. He was the guy who was supposed to tell me the thing. Don't worry, Bill told me. He's much better than... Bill's much better than this guy. Much better source of information. Alright, so we want to get one of these guys. And we have plenty of fire monsters to do it. Look at that damage! That is brutal damage. Alright, I think we're going to be getting a good ranking on this one. And good to see you all, Pedro. Welcome to the stream. $277. I am proud of Swordtastic Lynx. 50% overkill. Yeah, we definitely got our 5 stars there. Ah, we got a rocky egg and a helmet. Nice. So can you wear 2 helmets? Because that seems crazy. No, it doesn't let you. 2 helmets! Just stack them. Crazy, but true. No. No 2 helmets. Well, what about a wizard's hat and a helmet? No, you don't need a helmet. What about... I kind of like the thing we got going. Gauntlet versus helmet. Stick with the gauntlet. Never mind. Okay, well, then it's a bird wearing a helmet with a ring, and then I don't know. Who knows when we're gonna use Phil? I guess give him these things. They're like the overflow. Okay. Good enough. Oh, you can break that wall. Skill resetter. Okay, that. I wonder what that does. if the name didn't imply it. Bandana. Mana plus 20 and crit chance. That could be kind of nice for our market pillar. Yeah, put on market pillar. Okay, there we go. It's like Hattress, where you just stack hats. Okay, there's another path we missed up there. I do wonder about that, but we're going this way now. Oh. Okay. Ah, it's a champion. Okay. And I should have paid attention to what it was weak against. I just went with my default party. It's weak against the Oath. Okay. Well, then maybe it would have been good to have the slime. I messed up. That's fine. I guess go ahead and do the regeneration, because it's a boss. I don't know how long this regeneration lasts, though. But yeah, we'll just be like double igniting him. At least you have Stone Rain. Smash, smash, smash. Ooh. Oh my word. Okay. There goes Market Pillar. Alright. Take revenge. Oh, no critical hits. Okay. And then let's have a Phoenix. I'm glad I bought extra Phoenix Tears because we're gonna need them. Clearly. Oh, and Market Pillar still gets a turn. Oh, that's great. No more regeneration, though. Ah, yes. It lasts forever unless you just get slain. Unless somebody just slays you in one go. I guess I should put on Barrier, too. Considering what just happened. Yeah, when it comes to bosses, it's all about the buffs. Buffs or bosses. That makes sense. It's gonna be a long fight. You might as well pull up a chair and warm yourself next to the buffs. That's a bit better. Might actually survive that. Yay, okay. Someone might have to use a potion now. Or we could just grease him. Just grease him. He's going down. What are the odds he's gonna focus on Market Pillar again? Actually, yeah, that went fine. $318, that's what I was looking for. Okay. That wouldn't fight. Yeah, that fight went pretty swimmingly. Bandana +1. Oh, you don't say. This bandana is better than the other one. You can just tell. It's got a +1 on it. Alright, well, who needs more mana, really? I guess I like the idea of a blob with a bandana. So, that's happening. Then again, the Yeti with a bandana would be pretty funny, too. Alright. You might as well take that passive. The rocks were kind of useful this round, but... criticals. Power up them criticals. And for you... Market Pillar. Replies... I don't like the idea of applying regeneration to the enemy boss, maybe. It's like I barrier the whole team and I make the boss regenerate. Alright, yeah, learn shield. That sounds like it's a good idea. The sustain ring. Which does what exactly? Mana regeneration. Okay. No, I'll keep the ribbon. Ah, that's how you get this chest. Oh, random monster is your own random monsters. It's not the... Oh, it's not the enemy. Okay. I thought these are like drawbacks where it buffs you. It seemed better because it buffs you, but then it buffs the enemy too. That's... Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, barrier to the whole team and regeneration to one of your monsters. Okay, well that makes that ability seem much better. Yeah. Healing skills, active and passive, increased by 15%. Okay. Well, I'm not going to use that quite yet. But I think that'd be useful later on. If we had a good dedicated healer. Wait, so that was all that was over there? The other door down there was locked. I just got that ocarina. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to fall down there. Then let's go to see what's to the right. Because I think that door over there was locked, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I can't really teleport anywhere. Because I only have one teleporter. It'd be mysterious if there was another teleporter active. Okay, switch over to the void. Whoops. I forgot. I kept trying to use the movement. A and D is the movement keys. Movement keys are the cursor keys. As soon as I start touching A and D, I think they're movement. Oh, right. I forgot to hatch the Rocky. I forgot. Our little potato-looking Rocky creature. Well, since he looks kind of like a potato. His name will be Tater. That's simple enough. Oh, and forget about foods, too. Okay. So a fully fed... Couch gets all the potatoes. I just eat, but I'm a lion who eats entirely potatoes. My whole life is potatoes. Entirely subsists on potatoes. That would get boring after a while. As much as I like baked potatoes and french fries and things of that nature, it would get old. Hooray! So now we can get this chest, and we got a diadem. It's one of them circlet thingies that goes on your head that I only know. That's the thing I only know about thanks to video games. Alright, so it's defense and mana. I like magic more. Although more mana does mean more mana regeneration too, right? Sure does. Yeah, because it's the mana stat. Versus 50 health and mana. Defense versus health. Well, my health is 279. I'm gonna say the ribbon is a better option. Probably. And I guess Lob can have the diadem. And, yeah, you got healing. Take this ocarina. Phil can have the sustain ring. No, maybe he should take the shell. Yeah, okay. There we go. This distribution of items, I guess, works. I feel like there might be a more optimal way to distribute my accessories, but that's fine. Wait, what did the sign say? Probably should read the sign. It says, right, Keeper Stronghold. I'd never been to the Keeper Stronghold. That's where the keepers hold strong. Gotta check that out. This is the Keeper Stronghold, home to all the monster keepers. Welcome, Keeper Aspirin. look at that Tengu thing. Dub-dubba. That's what Tengu say. I hear you, Tengu. That Tengu knows things and noses. Here in the Keeper Stronghold, monsters live alongside humans. We raise them to be our friends. A monster raised by a human would never attack a human, even if provoked. Pretty sure about that. Usually champion monsters are very rare, but recently they've been seen in all regions of the sanctuary. Okay, yeah, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to use my little bird thing. Oh, some sort of shop. Okay, weapon shop. Ooh. So we got wand, claws. That's 40 attack. I think that's more than the current weapon I have. Shuriken with an 8% chance. Shell +1, mana ring +1, vital ring +1. Those are cool. A belt. Well, the cat's got to have some claws. I guess let's just get one, 2 weapons, please. We don't have enough weapons going around. Or wait, no, the Morning Star is the same. It just has mana regeneration instead. I didn't realize the Morning Star had the same amount of attack. Well, then I bought that without thinking about it. The Cestus 3030. For some reason I was thinking, oh, and the claws are, the stick is still 25-25, so it's not that bad. Really? By comparison, that is. But, so I'm currently using the Cestus with 15 defense, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I'll switch you over to the... Well, two of your attacks, 2 of his skills were physical, right? And then this one's magical. So if I gave you a staff, that wouldn't necessarily be better for you. I guess just keep that Cestus there. The orb has mana regeneration. Take the wand, I guess. Wand or the orb? Yeah, take the wand. Okay. Well, you definitely need something, so take the claws. And you need something, so orb. Alright, and that'll all work. Alright, so the weapons I bought were justified just to fill out my party's gear. If nothing else. Oh. Wait. Yeah, those aren't things I can invest in. Those are just, like, the default weaknesses and whatnot. I was like, can I put a skill point there and mitigate that? Definitely not. You could make the whole party regenerate. Or just become a better healer. Just become a better healer. Sure, combo healing. Make your healing more effective. Alright. Just buy another Phoenix tier. Of course, I should check what... Well, we can sell these sticks. I've got a bunch of monster sticks. From the monsters. Yeah, I'm not going to sell anything else. What kind of foods do we got? Okay, just the things I found so far, so... Not too much regret there. Ah, it's the eagle person, Julia. Hey, rookie, got your first monsters? Be careful, a lot of strong champion monsters were spotted recently. The cause of all this hubbub is unclear, but I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. Alright, may your crazy eagle thing guide you well. May it carry you places and stuff. Halts! This path leads to the eastern parts of the sanctuary, where the stronghold dungeon and ancient woods. Monsters in these parts are unruly beasts, nothing like the blobs and rockies of the Keeper's Trail. Come back once you've beaten 3 champion monsters and received the rank of Keeper Novice. I just need to do one more. Can't you overlook just one champion monster? I'm real close, like, I mean, come on. So close. Yeah, I did like Theatu the Shattering. It took a long time to play, but I really enjoyed it. Oh, it's my mother! Oh, Brim, are you getting along in the wilds by yourself? You want to become a keeper master? You know me and your father are only keeper rangers, so don't pressure yourself too much. Oh, who am I kidding? I know it's pointless to argue with you once you've set a goal, and that's what makes us so proud of you, but never forget to keep your monsters healthy. Hello, son. How are you doing in your endeavors to become a monster keeper? You want to reach the highest ranks of the order? A good goal. Your grandfather became a keeper dragoon, and that's the second highest rank in the order, so we expect no less of you. Haha. But never put yourself or your monsters in unnecessary danger. You hear? Take this with you on your journeys. A brooch. Alright. Is a brooch a good thing? You could have at least given me a brooch plus... Well, actually, it's pretty good. You could give me a brooch plus 1. Yeah, I have like a really good setup in that game. I just need to finish that playthrough. As those turn-based games do tend to take a while, but hopefully I can speed things up whenever I play it again. Okay, so it's mana plus 18, crit chance plus 5, and defense plus 10. That is fantastic, so... I'll put that over the ribbon, I guess. I like to read about all the different monsters. This is the archive of the Keeper's Stronghold. Centuries of Monster Sanctuary's history books is written down in all those. Or, centuries of histories in the books. Want to help strengthen the Stronghold's monster army? You can donate the eggs you don't need and we'll train them. And you'll get a compensatory reward for each egg you donate. Additionally, you will increase the monster's army strength with each egg you bring in. When the monster army reaches a certain strength, you'll receive special rewards. Okay, cool. Well, then maybe I should have donated that extra slime I had. I guess let's start wrangling eggs for that. You are a rookie monster keeper, right? I am a blacksmith of monster armor and weapons. I can upgrade equipment for you. Give me some materials. I'll give you some materials to get started. Okay. I just hand out gems to people when I see them. These will upgrade your equipment. Cool. Thank you. Oh. Okay. I don't need money? Well, thank you. I don't need money for this. I was worried I needed money for this. Alright, well, upgrade that Morning Star, yes. And a better helmet. And then, yeah, decorate that wizard's hat. It's too bad you can't upgrade the buff part of the Pandora's box, but it's still nice. Fluff that feather in. Decorate that diadem. Alright, I want to save some materials for other stuff, so I won't upgrade everyone right now. Although maybe I should just upgrade everything I could, I don't know. We moved to the sanctuary only recently. It seems so exciting to live in a place like this. I even caught my first monster. You recently became a monster keeper, right? So how many monsters do you already have? I don't know, like 8? Yeah, 8. Okay. Alright, the Keeper's Tower. Your current rank is aspirant. You need to defeat 1 more champions to become a novice. Okay, great. Yeah, somebody else told me that already. I'm rudely aware of that because I was kept out of a place. This is a dual circle. You will have to be a keeper novice to get in. Aw. I have to be a keeper novice to do anything fun. This is the infinity area. You have to be a keeper seeker. Oh, okay. Infinity area, huh? Well, that sounds fun. Champion challenge. I can challenge them again to, like, get a better rank, maybe? Not gonna refight them yet. Oh. I see, yeah. If you defeat and get a better ranking, you can get rewards you didn't receive the first time. Not sure if I'm powerful enough. Well, then maybe again I am, but I don't feel like fighting them a second time. Just yet. A lot of sausage and garlic going around. The exit leads to the Blue Caves. Other keepers reported they saw some champion monsters down there. Well, let's get down there and hopefully they're not, like, ridiculous down here. Hello, fellow spectral keeper. Will Hickwit, keeper of the spectral toad. And you must be Brim. Did you hear the rumors? They say there's an unusual amount of champion monsters around. Mysterious, isn't it? Wouldn't it be awesome if we managed to hunt one down? That would grant us quite some respect in the keep. Perhaps I might even be able to discern the cause of the rise of champion monsters. Might be a natural phenomenon. I hatched my first monsters only recently, though. I studied monsters as such for some years, but I still have some troubles. So I think we should support each other. The two of us spectral keepers have an advantage. The other two spectral keepers have an advantage on us. Leonard is a bit older, so he already gathered some experience. Julia has just started as a monster keeper at a very young age, so she has more experience than us as well. They're both already keeper lancers. We're just keeper aspirants. That means they have 3 ranks above us. But since there's many more champions around than usual, we might catch up to them. Here, take this monster journal. It might help you. And don't worry, I've got one to spare from my grandfather. My grandfather created these journals. They have a lot of empty pages. He liked books with empty pages, but these pages will be filled as you collect new monsters. Hey, what are you doing in here? It's dangerous in the Blue Caves. Don't you have any grasp on what's going on? I, Leonard, of the Velis bloodline, will take care of these champion monsters. It's not the right task for some rookies. We will see. Fool. Something tells me we should watch out for Will. Leonard, on the other hand, I hope that you will surpass him at some point. It wouldn't hurt his ego. Actually, I lie. It would hurt his ego greatly, and that's precisely what we all want to see, isn't it? I think so. Alright, so yeah, the enemies around here are level 6, so this is where I'm supposed to be. I wasn't sure if I'd, like, if I came here a bit early and we'd see, like, extra high levels, but no, we're fine. What is the buff? It is Spell Shield, which is pretty cool. Alright. This Grummy. This slime that looks like it has a mustache. It's weak against fire, so that's good. The Tengus have very little defense, so they're a perfect victim for sword-tastic links. And then we'll just light more things on fire. Oh, the bosses scale with level? I was like, what were you saying scaled with level? But the champions. Oh, that makes sense. So, yeah. It's just it all depends on my setup, really. Whether or not I'll do good. Or be able to defeat them with a high ranking. $400, wow. That was a good crit. And I'll just finish off that one. I probably should do... That was one big hit. Probably should do my other characters first. And then do sword-tastic links. I mean, this fight's already over, but... Because she does the big hit, the one big hit. It's best to put it at the end of things. A small antidote. Alright, so, skill point for sword-tastic links. More crit chance seems nice. Or heroism. What's glory? Glory. Critical hit chance by 10% and critical damage by 20%. That's kind of cool. Let's do the crit chance plus. It's easy and effective. Beaker, on the other hand. Power up that Feather Storm. Alright. There we go. And I guess, are these... Is Tater here in the back gaining experience? I'm not sure. Let's see what he can do. punch combo. And leaf slash. Improved regeneration. Channel. Restore. Removes a debuff. Okay. I'm actually not too impressed, really. Yeah, the 6 in the party get experience. Spore. Weakness debuff. Well, the weakness debuff is kind of nice. For, like, bosses. Kind of like that idea. But other than that, not too impressive. All right, let's get Phil back in. Whoops. I'm not sure like which way to look at things, whether it's like, do I consider the passives more, or do I consider the elements more? I mean, I try to think about everything, but... So... do we really need more mana regeneration? I don't find my guys running out of mana that fast. Although that +1, the idea of a +1 is nice. Blue cave key. Okay, okay, that's... Blue cave key is important. Clearly. $250 gold. I can get up here with that. Can I break this wall? No, okay. It almost looks like you could get up there or something, but yeah, this is... You're supposed to come from the other direction, clearly. Just made me wonder, you know, these metroidvania kind of games, you gotta look for secret things. Actually, I kind of want a Tengu. Not gonna lie. And this fight is definitely in my favor. This is going spectacularly well. Let's just finish him off. Didn't quite kill him, huh? Finish off the Tengu, I suppose. Oh, they had a shield. I wasn't paying attention. They had a shield. I was confusing the life meter with the shield meter. Right. I was... yeah. I'm used to... I have a shield on my characters. I should be used to that by now. There we go. Beautiful. So the shield certainly made that take longer. So I wonder what kind of rank we're gonna get for this. 4 stars. Okay. Oh, these are the ledges underneath. Oh, okay, I get it. So we want this all the way up. This one can be about where it was. Well, I need to move this one back down. I forget the positions of things. Ooh, okay. If I use the bird, I might be able to get to that. Oh, and the other ledge, the middle ledge needs to be up higher, definitely. Okay. Oops. Oh, I hit the ceiling. Maybe if I jump from this one? Yeah, okay. Sure, that works. And almost, oh no, not quite. I can jump from here maybe and then just go straight to that. But then still. Okay, so we need to increase the height of the two left ledges. Okay, nothing happened. Just basically moved everything up to the top because I'm able to get on the first ledge with the bird. I'm not sure if they were expecting me to do that, but they should be. There we go. Yeah, I think that's... they expected me to do that, yeah. Oh, wait, can I get on top of that? If I time it right? Yeah, you can. Okay, just barely. Ribbon +2. Oh, well, that sounds good. I was using that until recently. Of course, it lowers this whole crit chance I have. Well, yeah, Lynx actually... Or Swordtastic Lynx actually needed a bit more mana less battle, so... She can have that. Okay, it's all 10 goose today. I could have more debuffs for my opponents. Or potentially be doing more buffs for my... Like, have a party that has more buffs for, like, boss fights as well. But I really love that shielding ability that, like, Market Pillar has. And just the sheer raw attack power of this setup we got going on. Well, these guys are resistant to fire. Okay, well, that's... We should stop using fire, then. Yeah, just roast him. I was gonna say, we could use shield, but nah. Maybe I should have let the fire take that one out and slash the other one right when I think about it, but... Oh well. That might have made the battle just take one more turn. Well, either way, I wouldn't have been able to kill the other one. Is my... Oh, no, that wasn't... That was the end of my shield. Okay, that's good. Because I lose a Market Pillar. Alright. Ah, guitar. Again, it almost feels like if I timed it perfectly, but no. Not with that one. So, what's a guitar like? 40 attack with extra crit chance. Well, that's for Swordtastic. Well, that's right. I made my Morningstar +1. But otherwise, that would be for Swordtastic Lynx. And good to see you, Bridget Fares. Yeah, this game is pretty cool. It's still in an early access state, so... like, there is only so much content, but what is there right now is pretty cool. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Alright, and, Phil here. Like, for example, there's no skills in the skill tree beyond level 30, although I'm still getting to level 30, so... guess I'll just give Phil channel. So I think it has enough content to be worth playing or buying. And they seem to be making progress at a steady rate. As far as, like, adding more content. But sometimes, if you're a person who only likes to buy games when they're complete, I completely understand. And that is something to consider. Oh, okay, summon rock. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's right. We need to start capturing more monsters because there might be outside abilities that we need. Not just for the sake of having all the monsters, but for those active abilities. Oh, they're all weak against fire. Well, this is perfect for us. Yeah, that totally makes sense, Bridget. And yeah, Slay This Fire is a great game. So, I understand there. Alright. We just totally got rid of one opponent on the first turn. Feels pretty good when you can do that. Almost got him. Oh yeah, just use your claws instead. Now that they're on fire already. Well, then again, they're weak against fire. Ah, nice. Yeah, I've got a rattling priest going in ADOM. I did try also some, what was it? I tried a mist... Was it a mist elf or gray elf or... One of those elves that live a really long time, but I accidentally equipped like a piece of metal. And I think the current version of ADOM might have a bug associated with that, where no matter what I could do, no matter what I did, I couldn't unequip the armor I was wearing. And so my character... I may have spoken about that before, but my character... I have a save with a character who can't take off his armor no matter what I do. Because it's almost as if the armor... No, the armor is not cursed. It's just the thing where... And I do have remove curse and everything, but it's just the thing where if you take damage, it interrupts you taking off the armor, I think is how it's going. And then it takes multiple turns to take off the armor or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but even when I sit there and it's like, you've taken damage, it's like continue, and I say yes, and yes, and yes, and it'll just keep going, and then it will fail, yeah. Or I don't know why, but like, no matter what I do, I can't get the armor off. So whenever one of those elf characters puts on an armor that I don't realize is metal, it's just game over, which is... It's hard to remember all the armors that have a metal component in them, and I end up forgetting eventually. So I just can't play those characters, but that's why I'm playing. I got like a good halfling going, I've got a dwarf going, and I've got that rattling priest going as well. And, what was it? It was... I've got a halfling monk, a dwarven beast fighter, and the problem with both of those guys is they can't read, and it can be difficult to teach people to read. I know you can like eat dark sage to learn how to read or like get the right potion, but ultimately not having scrolls is kind of rough. But they were easy to start as. But the priest, on the other hand, he can read, so its life is a lot better, because magic in ADOM late game is obscenely powerful. We'll just put it that way. Once you get all the spells. Or it's just it becomes rough not having magic late game. Ah, there's a trait that makes you not vulnerable to iron equipments. Well, yeah, maybe I should take that one if I want to play one of those. What was it, like a mist elf, gray elf, something like that. There was like the dark elf and the light elf. If you have less than 6 learning, you don't even get to see how many charges your wands have left. Because you're too dumb to count that high. That makes sense. That reminds me of, like, Terry Pratchett, where it's like 1, 2, many, 1, 2, 3, many, lots. You don't need to, you don't need to count. It was like trolls. Trolls can't count beyond that. Mana shielding. When attacking an enemy, generate a shield equal to 10% of max mana for each hit, which sounds awesome. Let's do that. And then for our lion, we also have Fire Claws, which is an ability I've never got, so I probably should get that. It's just the same as Claws, but with fire. And then we can start learning regeneration and have an extra person who can do healing, which would be beneficial, really. Well, that mushroom looks interesting. Can't do anything with it, but it looks interesting. Just take a big bite of that. Can I use my bird in an interesting way to get through this? No, nope. There's no way I can make that jump. What about that path to the left I missed up here? Was I able to get through that? I'm curious about that suddenly, since it looks like that ends where this doesn't. Oh, right, I couldn't get up that. Okay, right. I'm a silly. I forgot. Alright, then we just have to go down. Looks like you were just there. How quickly do you forget these things? Red gem. Very big mushroom. Cestus +1! Well, that is perfect for couch. It's too bad you can't slash enemies to initiate combat with an advantage. There's a lot of games that do that. So it makes it I want that. I want to be able to do that. Ah. Wait, what thing is limited use? The thing that protects you from, like, the metal armor? Well, that's a shame. An extra ring or necklace made of iron. Gotcha. Yeah. It's helpful, but it's not going to save you from the armor thing. I feel like the armor thing was like... I don't know, unless I wasn't doing it right, which is possible. I feel like there might have been a small bug there. Because it seems like that if you keep enduring it and saying yes, you should be able to get the armor off after like the armor should take like 7 turns to get off, but like I end up like healing myself and like praying to my god and getting my health to full and then just like powering through it, and it's still after that number of turns it just... That's right, I would say yes and yes and yes throughout all the turns that you're supposed to take the armor off, and then the end result would be like nothing. It would just end. It would stop asking me like it succeeded, but then when I checked, the armor would still be on me. It's like, okay, well, that's not what's supposed to happen. Ah, yes. Yeah, the Amulet of Life Saving is very nice. That's always... And something... There was like a good ending to the game that you needed to like... There was a guy you needed to give an Amulet of Life Saving to, right? Before he... There was someone you needed to save. I forget exactly who, but there was a guy you wanted to save to, like, do something in the game. I forget, like, you meet him somewhere in the cave. I forget how that works. There was a few things that I knew about, but never succeeded in doing. Like beating the game, or beating the game with a good ending or whatever. But I knew there was a thing you could do. And you got some extra reward for it, was it? And then there was like the Trident of the Red Rooster. That was another thing that like apparently was really hard to get for various reasons, but was really nice. I remember my brother telling me about these things, but never actually achieving it myself. Because I think he looked up some FAQs and whatnot. Alright, so Swordtastic Links. I guess, yeah, we'll start... Buffs are good, so... We'll do this support ability. Buffs are good for bosses, basically. And Beaker is buff-tastic too on this tree. Yeah, get yourself some more health there. The blob. I guess I like the idea of having mana regeneration for the whole party, so do that. Stand back and watch how a real keeper manages a wild monster. Another glorious victory, haha! So he just uses an... I didn't know you could use an out-of-combat ability to beat a monster. He didn't even need to go into battle or, like, take turns or anything. He just deleted them. It only looked like he was fighting one monster. It was just a one-on-one duel kind of thing. Ah. Apparently the bug that caused the Mist Elf can't remove iron armor got fixed. It's September of 2018. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Yeah, because, like, I shelved that character. I was it back then? I guess so. I played that character a while back, and I had to shelve him. Because he just... Every time I loaded it back up, he still had the issue, but... I wonder if he still has enough health to, like, take it off now, hopefully. Because I remember he was in a very sorry state, because I kept using up all his resources, but... It'd be nice to save that character, yes. Do I have any other characters going at the moment? I have a tendency to get characters going and then, like, be afraid to commit them to, like, the hardest dungeons until I'm fully prepared. So, like, in that game, I would have characters that, like... you haven't managed to get past level 8 with many characters recently? Well, it's not an easy game, that's for sure. I get very attached to my characters. Like, I remember there was a character that was like a troll healer. I think I talked about him before, but I never actually got him killed because I was afraid to use him. Because of the whole he was afraid of ghosts. So he just lived forever being afraid of ghosts. And not going into the places with ghosts. I think there was like some potions of youth or something I could get a hold of. Yeah, and fair enough, you still have to completely relearning everything, so... That is understandable. I got a monk egg and a fungi egg. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Okay, fungi egg. Okay, so corn does 40 health. How's it compare to your potatoes? That's better. Corn is better than potato. I think we need to have an argument with the makers of this game. Is corn better than potato? I don't know. Potato pretty good. Corn good too, but corn better than potato. This has been... I see who... this is the corn subsidies have worked their way into this game, haven't they? You have hatched a monk. Ah, yeah, Minecrafters are difficult. They are. I need to play more Minecrafters. But yeah, in general, all the spellcasters are a little bit difficult early on. You have any good monk names? What'd I name my monk? forget. Yes, you hatched a monk. What's the biology behind that? The biology is all monsters lay eggs, no matter what they are. So, apparently monks, you know, you get some monks, they lay an egg. That works, Kiku. Yeah. Punch, Kiku. That works. Alright. And the fungi, we're gonna call... Could have just called them fun. Could call them spore or shroom or toad. Sure, toad. Let's just go with the Mario reference. I'm Toad. That's not a Toad voice. Kind of more raspy. Clearly I can't do a good Toad voice very well. It's been forever since I tried. Alright, so you get heal and punch combo. Yeah, that's unusual. I see. Instead of having... You have 4 branches. You just have 3 branches. Yeah. That is... I didn't know it was 3 different places. That's awesome. But you did tell me how you came up with the idea of the Minecrafter, which, since that's true, it's no wonder that you have a particular fondness for the class. And I think that's amazing because I played that game so much, so... Yeah, I think that's awesome, Bridget. I'll have to look that up next time I take a look at it. But yeah, you should be very proud of that. I'm glad you're proud of that. So, the monk actually is pretty cool for just having, like, a lot of elements at his disposal. And you can also heal, attack proc. For every attack triggers an additional hit equal to 25% of the attack value. So with that, he can start, like, doing a lot of hits. I think I like the monk. It's like Fist of the North Star over here. Yeah, attack proc, please. Anything else you can do to just get... What's the agility buff? Chance to dodge physical hits. Sure, just enable all your different punches. That's a good start. And get better at healing, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Okay. So yeah, Kiku's gonna be pretty good. Can already tell. Take this mana thing, this thing, and hell, I guess. And kunai seems... No, Acestus. Acestus is most appropriate. Alright, just take that stuff, and... So what skills does Toad have? Toxin. Every hit has a 10% chance to apply poison. It's decent, but you already have the poison bomb. Spore for weakness. It's good for the statuses. When applying a debuff, trigger an additional 30% damage hit. Okay. Guess get that leaf slash. Multi-poison. Poison can be stacked two additional times on enemies. Additional stacks are only half as strong. Well, that's pretty cool. I like being able to stack it up. Alright, well, just, yeah, get that. And then the poison ability. And I guess get Poison Bomb level 2. Alright, so, yeah, mushrooms are all about that poison. guess we'll do Phil's level up here as well. That is not a bad ability too. Just 7% regeneration. Ah, for providing bug reports and stuff. That is an essential task. It's very useful to have people doing bug reports and whatnot. Actually, I should have brought Kiku in here. I'm using the same party too much. Although Market Pillar and Sarcastic Lin are really good. I think the combo potential of Kiku is going to be nice. Not quite a critical. Yeah, and good suggestions as well are always useful. So how'd you talk to Thomas Biscup? Was it through emails, or was there like I forget. I know it was like, I know there's a thing where you could send him a postcard, but the ADOM news group. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. Another monk egg. Okay, so that one we can donate to the war effort. Green gem. Blue cave key. I'm gonna make this a slightly longer stream than usual. Just slightly. Another cave key. A sustain ring +2. Nice, okay. So we'll switch out Sword-tastic links with Kiku here. And you can have the sustain ring +2, I suppose. Spend a skill point on couch here. You can get yourself regeneration or more mana. Or just plain more raw attack. Actually, just get more raw attack. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, forums and Reddit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it reminds me of like the old bulletin board style, the BBS style forums, or using IRC chat too. I mean, IRC chat's still used, but I feel like it was more essential or cutting edge back in the old days. Shell +2. Do we have anyone still using a shell? More defense never hurts. Yeah, instead of the mana ring, just put on a shell +2. It's not a bad thing to do. Ooh, wispy thing. Alright, so... Should have looked at the elements of these things. It's like, oh, what elements, whatever. So it's weak against wind, strong against fire. This is a disappointment. Alright, so... Lightning punches count as wind. Perfect. This is the beauty of Kiku. A variety of elements in one easy package. Oh, right. Weak against earth. I should throw out earth on the monks after I light them on fire. Ooh, that was pretty deadly. Alright, so... Maybe put a shield on yourself. Alright, lightning punches on you. And then finish you off with Stone Rain. Alright, pretty close to dying. Really close to dying, that one. Ooh, it's like, yeah, hitting because it's a weakness. They're targeting my caterpillar or market filler because it was weak. They're going for those weaknesses, as they should be. I'm glad that AI isn't dumb, but at the same time, it's a shame that the AI isn't dumb because it would have been useful for me right there. I'm gonna finish off that enemy rather than spreading out my damage because they've been healing. Poor market filler. Yes. He'll be back. Alright, and should I just do the normal punch combo? Yeah, I guess so. So we're not going to get the best ranking on this one, obviously, for this fight. But we definitely have this one. He can't outpace our healing. Or he can't out-heal our damage. Alright, yeah, 2 stars. That's my worst battle. I'm sorry, market filler. I guess you need more health, huh? It's either that or it actually gets a stain. That's Airsicle has attack proc, so I'll get that eventually. And yeah, learn heal and get improved mana regeneration. I like those passives. Oh, sudden water. Okay. Belt +2. What did that do? Defense and crit damage. Ooh, okay. Kiku can use that. Put on a nice belt. Let's see what's in the other direction. I didn't like all those monsters. I don't want to do all those encounters right now. Can I possibly fly across this, or is it perfectly sized so I can't? Oh, it's perfectly sized so I can't. Looked like it might, but maybe if I jump right on the edge. Nope. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I guess we gotta go through all that nonsense that I just avoided. Okay. Alright. I mean, I kind of want to get one of these wisps, and I kind of want to get a Tengu, too. Well, we slip through them for now. Double jump boots. Oh, okay. Well, that makes a pretty big difference. Right, what does Kiku do outside? Heavy punch, breaks hidden walls. Does look pretty heavy, I gotta say. Creates mushroom obstacle. Activates ground switches. Oh. Oh, mushroom obstacle. Just like, yeah. So I can block things with it. I could also have, like, done this. Nope, it doesn't work underwater. I was gonna say, maybe I could have made a rock to jump off of. But it's like I could make a rock and then switch, but then the rock goes away, so yeah. They thought of that. They thought of that. They saw me coming. Nothing there, alright. Checking for hidden thingamabobs. Whoops. Ah! Alright. This area looks like it's gonna get slightly annoying. Just because I was trying to cheat. Okay, I just gotta go over there. I was like, maybe if I can use flying, I can sneak by this, but... There we go. All that for a hazelnut. Whoops, okay. And bronze. We are in the Bronze Age, everyone. Congratulations. Feels good. Feels like civilization is advanced significantly. Right, and now that I have double jump, I can get up here. Well, maybe I can get up here. Now that I have double jump, I can get up here. Alright. Huh? Who are you then? Might be dangerous to continue in this direction, especially for such a young one. Well, what a delightful, long-nosed fellow. That was a strange one. I think I've seen his mask before, during the plagues. But my memory was a little foggy when I tried to remember something from another century. Might be worth investigating. Oh, he is talking about the plague, baby. It's been a long time. I've lived a very long time. That's a champion monster. Don't think I'm ready for this. I have an idea. I'll stay at a distance and study its behavior. You go ahead. Well, it's a minotaur. It's a mini-tar. Oh, it's just adorable. It's weak against fire. Oh, joy. Okay. It's weak against fire. You poor, poor thing. Okay, so. Do we keep Kiku for this one? Yeah, why not? Although, what's this, like, physical? Maybe Sarcastic Lynn wouldn't have been so bad either, but this'll work. Okay. So, when fighting bosses, first things first, buffs. Okay. Yeah, you got fiery punches, so let's just do those fiery punches. And then, right, I didn't have regeneration for you yet, so just ignite. Full offense. And wow, level 2 slash. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay. Well, apply a shield. Mark, apply a shield, please. And let's get that healing going. Does it need to be a level 2 heal necessarily? What if we just do a level 1 heal? Would that? Yeah, that would do it. Just do a level 1 heal. No reason to go overboard. And, I guess Ignite. Well, except for the critical damage. I guess Fire Claws, because it does more critical. Yeah, that sounds good. Ooh. That really, really stings. Oh, wait. Do you still have your regeneration? Oh, regeneration's to a random monster. Not everyone gets random regeneration from that. Okay. Well, just ignite then. That was a lot of barrier. Just level 1 heal. Just level 1 heal ought to do it. Just down to half health. He really doesn't like Kiku. Oh, no, he changed targets. Perfect. We can just all attack this time. We got a pretty nice combo there going. He's just doing a normal attack there because he's running out of mana. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, we got this. It looked a little scary at first. But it's nice that the... You know, that's a very novel thing. Bosses who only have a certain amount of mana. I'm used to a lot of old RPGs where the boss has, like, infinite mana. And so if they want to use their most abusive attack, they can just do it as much as they want. It's really a question of if they decide to program it so that the boss can randomly use their best move every turn or not. 4 stars. Pretty good. Guitar +1, crit ring +1, Phoenix tier. That's a lot of good critical hit stuff. You were ascended to Keeper Novice rank. New items available at traders. Dual Circle available. Wow, you did it! You are braver than me. I thought I was prepared for it, but once I saw that champion, I felt paralyzed. By the way, did you also meet the suspicious person earlier? Oh yeah, the alchemist. You two are still here? Did you find any champion monsters? Yes! Brim just defeated one by himself. What? You must have confused it with a regular monster. The champion must still be around here somewhere. What a big-headed guy. Anyways, I'll go back to the keep and find something out about the suspicious person we met. Meet me at the library in the Keeper's stronghold. Well done, Brim. This was your first real challenge as a monster keeper. Who knows what else you are capable of? Maybe you are capable of taking off your hat and dressing in other types of clothing. Who knows? Whoa. Okay. Still got me. 3 Frosties. They're weak against air attacks, and I had a character with that, but I didn't switch over to them. Whoops. Okay. And they're strong against fire, which I hit the wrong button, honestly. Well, let's get settled in for a bit of a fight, because we're going to have one. At least Kiku can do, like, all the elements. It's a beautiful thing. I really like that kind of flexibility. That's a lot of shield. Spoke too soon. That's a lot of shields. Alright, let's just focus some damage then. I guess this is neutral damage. Just claw them. And we're just getting through its shield, sadly. But their shield's back, because they're going crazy, go nuts with the shields. I do want to ignite more than one of them, but at the same time, spreading out my damage seems potentially very counterproductive. But at least that enemy didn't have full shields yet. Will they get full shields after this turn? I only wonder. They actually didn't use shields this turn. What a wonder that is. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and spread the fire around. Why not? they're all ignited. It's gonna be a bit of a long fight. We got one down, though. I guess giving each monster some kind of buff or heal or something they can do to help out when their element is weak is probably the best way to roll. Yeah, definitely. I think buffs and debuffs are very powerful in a lot of these games. Whenever you get into RPGs, whenever you get into a sustained fight, buffs are absolutely the way to go. As long as it doesn't have a system where the buffs time out. But whenever the buffs lasts the whole fight, then yeah, stacking up buffs is very, very powerful. Definitely. And yeah, we can't always have the right elements, so it's just a nice thing to have. Alright, I'm actually going to do Kiku last, because their attack is the most effective. That constant shielding is getting tiring. Should I just be using... I probably should just be doing physical attack with Merc. But I'm not sure. Let's just do physical attack. I'll have to compare the damage. Stop shielding. It's getting really old. Oh no, that's garbage damage. Okay. Oh, I could have looked down below, yeah. I have focused him so much toward magic that even using something that has high resistance isn't worth it. Or is worth it in comparison to something that doesn't. Alright, we almost got through your frickin' shields. Oh look, you actually took real health damage. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, and that additional hit counts as a combat duration. 1 star. Oof. Okay. That's a pretty big combat duration penalty. Somebody got a level, by the way. In fact, everyone did. Okay, so... more mana... more shield. Shield is a pretty cool spell. And then for Kiku... guess all your punches are physical, right? Yeah, physical with an element, so... then again, buffs are awesome. Agility. Buffs, debuffs. You gotta get the buffs. You gotta get all the buffs. Get regeneration. Learn all the buffs. More buffs equals more boss beating potential. Ooh, treasure. A pair and a level 10 badge increases the monster by 1 level. 1 level for monsters below level 10. Okay. So I'll just apply that to Couch and make him level 10, because why the heck not? And I'll do the same with Marka Pillar. Because it seems like the transition from level 9 to level 10 would probably be the one that would require the most experience, so why not use it on that particular level up? Okay, so now that they're level 10, they can get a whole new bracket of abilities. Ignite level 3, more magic plus, sustain level 2, improved regeneration. Aura regeneration. Regenerates an additional 10%. Oh, yes, oh, I see, it's a passive. Okay, cool. Copy shield. When shielding yourself, also apply 20% of that shield to allies. That sounds pretty cool, too. Let's do copy shield. Alright, and you get increase attack and magic by 3% of this monster's max health. And you've gone crazy with max health, so that's actually not bad. Firestorm hits all enemies, a 50% chance to apply burn. That's gonna be a nice opening move. Whenever any enemy takes burn, regenerate 10 mana. Fire attacks have a 10% increase, critical chance, lifeline. Applies regeneration to the whole team, applies glory to a random monster. Get the improved regeneration passive. I know those available for Market Pillar, but I wonder if we get 2 of those, if that will be doubly useful. Alright, that was pretty nice. Yeah, considering how much I'm enjoying this, that I just keep playing it. Like, I could have stopped playing by now, but it's like, I just want to go a little further. I am thoroughly enjoying myself when playing this. Alright, so we got our new shield ability. Which, yeah, that doubles up. It doubles up for adding extra shields to my friends, so that's pretty cool. Right, although those wisps, they take forever to kill. So, should have thought about that. Let's try out our new buffs, though. Yep, that was a dodge thanks to agility. We're gonna be quite difficult to kill now. Quite difficult to kill in general. I like this idea. But it's not gonna make the fights any faster, sadly. But I feel like if you have enough buffs and enough debuffs, then you can win these long-term fights. So it'll work out. But there is something to be said for going like crazy attack power in RPGs, just to make the game go faster. Like, if you go crazy attack power, you can kill the enemy faster, and then kill another enemy faster and gain more experience. Like, high attack power setups cut down on the grinding a little bit, one might say. Which has its advantages. But oftentimes, like, I tend to go more of an attack setup in like an MMORPG, where if the grinding is like too insane, I might do that. But I do like to go support there too sometimes. It depends on the case. But in single-player RPGs, usually it's not so bad. And the consequences for death are bad. Like, often it'll just like give you a game over and make you go back to the last save point, or in some cases in roguelikes, kills you entirely, so it does pay a lot to be defensive in those kind of situations. Just go ahead and ignite that wisp. I might regret not finishing off that monk, but we'll see. That's fine. That ought to do it. Very nice. And the monk will burn. Beautiful. That's only worth 2 stars, but I got a frosty egg. Alright. Let's hatch that frosty. It'll just be Fro. Alright, there we go. Hazelnuts are for defense. Pears are for mana. Okay, anyone want a hazelnut? Oh, well, Kiku hasn't had any food. Yeah, you can have nuts. Have 2 nuts and a pear. I could have a second monk, that's true. That might be overkill, though. I think I'm just gonna have the one. Plus, there's a place you can donate eggs to get, like, special benefits and whatnot. So I think I'll donate that egg, but it could be nice, I have to admit. The damage of every consecutive hit during an attack is increased by 5% continuously. Interesting. Alright, so... Do your magic abilities, like, take advantage of both your magic? It's physical damage, so it'd be your physical attack rating that affects your punches, right? Or does magic affect it too, since they're also, like, magical abilities? I'm not 100% certain about that. Well, I'll just give you an attack plus. There you go. I know that attack is involved. Right. I have double jump now. No reason to go around like I don't have it. Oh, and what can my new frost flying? Okay, levitates the player. Just like the bird. Okay, I was like, is it any better than the bird? No. But it's with a different monster. Oh, and I should see your skills. I should look at your skills. So, Fro here can create a spectral flame. Defense proc. Every attack triggers an additional hit equal to 50% of your defensive value. Oh, that's not what I expected exactly. So yeah, you're all about being tough there. Cooling. Every hit has a chance to apply chill. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I could start mana draining my enemy. Barrier and shield. We'll definitely take the shield. Magic powered shield. At the start of combat, apply a shield of 100% of your magic value. That's pretty frickin' cool. Copy shields. I like that one. The Wisp is just a shielded maniac. Okay. When applying a buff, apply a shield. Yeah, this is the buff tree, so I guess just start learning that buff tree. And take that. Safe cast. Applies barrier and applies channel. Okay. Flash freeze. Trigger an additional 75% damage hit when applying chill with an attack. Okay. That's rather specific, but I'll get that in a moment. And I think I will switch in Fro instead of Toad. As Toad wasn't impressing me. Beaker, on the other hand, has a crazy buff tree, so I kind of want to see where he's going with that. Or I kind of like Beaker right now. What's this crazy cat? Hello, fellow traveler. Oh, you're a monster keeper, aren't you? How many champion monsters have you bested so far? 3? Not bad. Me? Oh, I have some monsters of my own, alright, but I don't mess with champion monsters. I'm just a wanderer exploring different regions of the sanctuary. Sometimes I find some treasure. Tell you what, you keep doing good work, these crystal shards will come in handy when you come deep in some dungeon. These crystal shards are special items. You can use them to return to the teleporter stone in the Keeper's stronghold at once. Farewell, then! Wish you the best on your adventure. Check out my weird, dripping cat creature whose head looks like it might be in a bag. Or that just might be how its face looks. It's dripping, though. I'm noticing how that cat is dripping with enthusiasm. Simply dripping. So we have no lightning creatures with which to do this lightning orb, so that's fine. And that's like an earth orb. We also can't do that. And that's a champion skeleton that's on fire. Okay, cool. It's a specter. That's what it is. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. The mayor's like, should I have taken different characters? No, these are my good characters. But I should have looked at the weaknesses. It's okay. Weak against magic, resists physical, resists death. That's a new one. Okay. That's a little bit of a shame for the monk, actually. He doesn't have much magical attacks. Right, I should have started with buffs. What am I thinking? Okay, agility. Regeneration. Ooh, this is the first time that the enemies put status effects on me. That's not pleasant. Alright. Do the shield. Heal yourself. And then only you will be attacking today with Ignite because he's weak against magic. Very nice. Ignite level 3, is it? Ooh, that Spectral Wave is scary. Alright, yeah, keep the shields up, Captain. That shielding is amazing, though. Alright, yeah, and these all count as physical, so that's no good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Does it matter if it's an element? Nope, it's saying it's tough. Okay, so that settles that whole mystery. So does that mean that I'm primarily using my physical attack with the monk? If so, then those magic stat increases on his skill tree don't seem like they're going to be used that much, but I'm not sure. Alright, you're going to need to keep shielding. Just in case. It's nice having a whole extra life meter. You might as well just do your punch combo. Just give it, you know, help work on that combo meter. But yeah, I didn't expect a physically resistant opponent to crop up. Alright. Our lion is obscenely tough, so I'm not worried about Couch. We can attack this turn. Oh, he's just using normal Ignite. Spectral Flame level 3. Well, that was a little bit rough. Yeah, and we're all just constantly burning. Alright, re-up the shields. I worry about the monk. Right, we could use the antidote potions to get rid of those debuffs. Or that debuff. We can just burn. I want to keep my antidotes. The enemy definitely doesn't have the mana to use the big guns now. It's, that... I wasn't sure if it was true before, but it certainly is now. Because this mana meter is down at the very bottom. So yeah, that mana draining ability will actually be quite useful for bosses. I think that's really cool. That the bosses actually have to worry about their resources. It's not just you that has to worry about their limited resources. Yeah, so it has to just use a normal attack. That's awesome. Yeah, we definitely got this under control. Although if I was thinking about order of operations, I should have had the monk go first for optimal damage. We regenerate and then we burn. It's like, ah, I'm on fire. Oh, my flesh is coming back. Ah, I'm on fire. Oh, well, now there it is again. That's how, is this hell? I assume that's like what hell is like. People forever burning, but then getting their flesh back. Well, that's a terrible thought. Flesh constantly returning and burning for the rest of eternity. And the fight lasted for all of eternity. Okay, so how do we do? Victory! I like how they do a victory hop. 2 stars. I think these grapes are sour grapes. We got a scroll, though. And we opened up the mountain path. Alright, so is this a game that, yeah, it saves wherever you save? Like Prometheus, exactly. Very much like Prometheus. Forever having your, what was it, liver eaten out by a vulture or something like that. Some sort of great bird was pecking out his internal organs. Yeah, liver, by an eagle. Oh, yeah, so it was an eagle, not like a vulture. Eagle every day, and it regrows because he's immortal, exactly. Poor Prometheus. Just trying to do people a favor. But the gods don't like it. Alright. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this stream. I'm gonna wrap things up here. But this was... Oh, it was the symbol of Zeus. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this first episode of Monster Sanctuary. I'm gonna do more of this probably same time next week. And shout-outs to Bridget Farace, Aaron Kessinger, Bill Swen, Yoao Pedro, and Sarcastic Links, as well as Kyle Powers and High Mates, Gronk87, JD S181, as well as Elite RKP on Twitch, and Nautic Block 40K Glock on Twitch. Yeah, good to see all of you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 when we play... When there'll be another stream, and I actually haven't scheduled it yet, so I'm not sure 100%. Or that's right, it's Shortest Trip to Earth. I have scheduled it. So tune in tomorrow at 7 for the Shortest Trip to Earth. We'll be continuing our game on that. And we'll see if we can survive another round of that, or if my fate will finally catch up with me and we end up dying, because I'll be surprised if I beat that game in one run, but we have a ton of fate points if I die, so that'll be fun. Anyways, this has been Monster Sanctuary. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. And I'll see you guys tomorrow and or next week if you want to see more of this. Bye-bye, everybody! Punch. Kick. It's all in the mind. Or what else? What else would be a good outro word? Like the final word. Look at the happy slimes. Yeah, there's the steam golem, the monk, the slimes. I don't know. Monsters. Look at the monsters. Monsters. All right, bye-bye.